Alright, what's going on guys, and welcome back to another video on Juniper Rising, and today is going to be a long overdue Guardian update, and let me tell you, a lot of things have changed since the Dawning and SRL have come and gone, so I figured now would be a great time. It's a new year. The Guardian, my Hunter, has changed quite a bit. If you couldn't tell, I thought it's time to make another Guardian update video. So for this one, I'm going to start with the weapons first. No, I've been switching back and forth between a lot of different primary weapons. I recently just got Imago Loop. It was kind of a terrible roll on it, but it's Imago Loop. I'm not going to complain. I'm probably going to go back into the Strike and try and get a better roll for it because I'm just not really happy with this roll. But it's Imago Loop. I had to get it. So it's got Exhumed, Hammer Forged, High Caliber Rounds, Hannibal, and Grenadier. So nothing super special about it. And I've been kind of on a hand cannon kick recently. I've got, well, I got this playing a classic 6v6 match, so that's not really relevant. But I also have the Devil You Know and IS Luna. IS Luna is kind of self-explanatory. It's a PvP monster. So this is a newer one I've got. I've been getting a lot of IS Luna drops lately. So it's got Snapshot and Mulligan. So this is not a bad roll either, but it's not a god roll, but IS Luna pretty much handles itself. Moving on, I actually just got Suros Regime, which is something for some reason I never had a Suros Regime before. I just never pulled one from an exotic engram. So this is just year one. This thing was a beast. Well, at the very beginning of year one, this was hands down the best exotic primary, and I even had it. I used it in year one for a little bit, but then they just nerfed it to just shreds, and the thing still hasn't even recovered from the huge year one nerf it has. And of course, I've also been using Hawksaw. I've been infusing this thing since year two, just because I'm a pulse rifle guy. This is hands down my favorite primary in the game. But of course, I have to broaden my horizons and use a few other things. Extremophile, that's obviously another very solid auto rifle. Does not bow. I just got this to drop in a strike recently. It's not as good as it used to be, but it's still a very solid choice. Now onto the secondary weapons, which gets a little more interesting. This is the 7th Sense Vanguard Sniper Rifle, and I just got this 2 days ago, I think. And take a look at this. It has Short Gaze, Army of One, Quick Draw, and Hidden Hand. That's a pretty good roll if I have to say so myself. I am really enjoying the sniper rifle, especially Short Gaze, which is my favorite and pretty much everyone's favorite scope in the game. The thing is amazing for quick scoping and stuff. And I got that, and I also got, oh, it's in the vault. Dang it. I also got a very good longbow drop, which has Short Gaze and, oh, what's the other good perk it has? Perfect Balance, I believe. I think it has Short Gaze and Perfect Balance, which is, it was another very good roll. For heavies, I got Galahorn again. I still have Iron Galahorn in the vault. I just like the original look of the Galahorn. I infused Dreadfang when the Nightfall was void. I don't have Dark Drinker yet, unfortunately. And then I got Nova Mortis. I did not get the Solar Thunderlord yet. So I also have Thunderlord in here too. So these two weapons and a few other nits and, you know, other things like that. I got this blue rocket launcher that I just got from a heroic strike I just did. As a side note, before I get to my armor, I am kind of rocking Night Stalker lately since I've been doing a little more PvE. I am, as a Destiny player, I primarily play PvP just because I like online shooters more than just the simple like single player stuff. But Night Stalker is the clear choice for PvE unless it's Solar Burn, then I'll put on Celestial Nighthawk, which we'll get to in a second. But usually I do rock Night Stalker for PvE. Now, as you can see, I have a bit of Sparrow Racing SRL gear and Dawning gear. I do have a full suit of SRL, but I've been kind of moving away from it and mixing and matching my armor a little bit. These are the Dawning gauntlets and then the SRL hood. I even have the cape for SRL, the boots right here. I have 3 different chests I think I have two sets of different SRL arms, but one is in the vault currently, and then I have the helmet as well as the Scarlight Mask, which was also from the Dawning. I also got a higher light Celestial Nighthawk. I've also had a couple little things. I don't know why I still have my 331 Ackley Ephasian here, but I do. I also have a 381 Graviton Forfeit, but that's kind of a different thing. I have a Tiger Mask. Right now, my armor is sort of, especially my helmets and stuff, my armor is really just kind of mixed matched. A lot of stuff is for different classes because I just pulled it from an exotic engram and I haven't um, infused it or whatever. So that's kind of unfortunate that my armor is looking like this. But I have the Snow Angel Grasps, Endling Vest, Bones of AO, obviously, they're my favorite armor exotics for the Hunter just because that fourth jump, after you get used to it for a while, you kind of rely on it, and it adds just another level of verticality to the game. So, and the Octopus Cloak, by far my favorite cloak in the game. It just looks so good. I just love the Hunter logo on it, and it looks really great. And Memory of Yolder, and I have a 365 Memory of Radgast. None of the artifacts have really jumped out to me as super game changing in Rise Fire. Well, they're better than before, but they're not. They didn't bring the change that I thought they would. And so Memory of Yolder is just great for PvP and PvE when you're running away from those enemies. Now I usually don't show much down here since it's all pretty much aesthetic stuff. But since SRL did just happen, I am going to show you some of my SRL emblems that I got. I got 4 as well as a Dawning emblem. So this is the one you get for completing, I believe, like the first thing in the record book. And then these are other just random drops from Sparrow Racing. I also got a bunch of SRL shaders. So I got Midnight Lumos, Shimmer, Hallow, and I think a few others that are in the vault. Midas is one too, and things like that. And probably most importantly are the sparrows that I got. So I got a few different sparrows. I got the Snow Scream. I did get that Flaming Sparrow from the record book, but it's not very good, so it's in my vault. I got Bitstorm, the Poison Apple, Phantasm, Midas, and this is not necessarily a Year 2 Sparrow for SRL, but I did get it during the SRL League duration, and I got the Arc Runner, which I think looks extremely good, and it's currently my favorite Sparrow in the game. So, as you guys can see, I'm currently at a 389 light level. Getting to 390 and getting past 390 has been proving to be a very difficult challenge, and I'm sort of lagging behind all the other people that play Destiny on a regular basis, so unfortunately that is happening. I've actually been kind of distracted by Titanfall 2, Battlefield 1, and a few other games, mostly Titanfall 2 recently. That game, I finished a single player, and it's just been it's just a great single player. Watch the video on that. If you haven't already, but that's besides the point. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I will probably start posting more pictures when I get minor improvements to my Guardian. I'll start posting more pictures to my Twitter. So go follow me on Twitter. That will be in the description. And yeah, until next time, this is Juniper signing out.